The following video is intended for adult collectors only. Due to the size and fragility of this collectible, all appropriate safety precautions should be taken when handling this product. What's up, Lantern fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast, the co-host of the Emerald Echo podcast, here with a look at the DC Direct movie maquette of Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern Hal Jordan. As a limited edition from 2011, this statue has become difficult to find now. Although if you do find one, they're still relatively affordable in comparison to some of the other Hal Jordan statues on the market. I see this going for between $75 and $100. But before we take a look at this statue's specifics, let's take a look at the box details. We get a product shot on the front, and it says Green Lantern Movie Hal Jordan Maquette. We get a close-up product shot on the side. Underneath that product shot is printed the Green Lantern Oath. It says, "In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light." I never get tired of saying that. Here's a look at the back of the box. On the back bottom is printed a bio of the Green Lantern Corps and Hal Jordan. If you'd like to read this, go ahead and pause the video and do so now. The back top features some of the other fine art pieces available from DC Direct. I have the 2 quarter scale busts, but I'm still searching for the Emerald Energy maquette at a decent price. We get another close-up product shot on the opposite side of the box. And we get a look at some product specifics. There's not too much on the bottom except for the statue's serial numbering. And on the top, we get the Green Lantern movie logo. Here is the bottom of the base, and once again, this is designated as a Green Lantern movie product. And there's the serial number. And I really like the Green Lantern logo here. This paint is magnificent. It's very reflective. I like the sculpting on the edges of this base. And these 2 little holes are where the statue ports into the base. The statue ports into the base underneath the foot here, and you just slide these in, and this is a very secure fit. Here's a look at the feet and the lower legs, and as you can see, there are plenty of lines sculpted into the costume to be movie accurate, and this metallic green paint really pops. I also like this stance. He has 1 foot in neutral and the other turned slightly outward. He's rooting himself to the ground to embrace the power. Here's a look at the quads and the hips, and as you can see, that texturing runs all the way through the statue. Some of the movie collectibles have the black sections of the costume as a very dark green, but this is definitely black. Here's a look at the back of the statue, and I really like the sculpting here. All of the lines are flowing with the muscles, and that just gives this statue an element of realism. I really appreciate how the musculature has been sculpted and how wide his lats are. Here is a look at the hand positioning, and he has the ring right up to the personal power battery, ready to recharge it. Whether you like this costume or whether or not you liked the movie, if you see this as a Green Lantern fan, this is a galvanizing image. Here is a front view of the personal power battery, and as you can see, it is very detailed. The sculpting is very intricate. But I have to issue one caveat here. The battery does move a little bit. So you want to make sure that when you are moving the statue, you're gripping it by the body and the base. Never grip it by the personal power battery, or you may unintentionally do some damage. Here's a close-up of the ring hand, and you can see all of these wrinkles that have been sculpted into the fist. It looks very powerful, and the ring is movie accurate. The paint applications and the sculpting are both outstanding. Here's a look at the chest symbol, and overall it's been executed well, but there is a little bit of screen inaccuracy here. Number one, the paint choice is too light. It should be the same color as the rest of the costume. And also, if you look closely in the movie, the white sections of the symbol usually have pulses of green energy running through them, and I feel like DC Direct could have painted that in such a way to replicate that for movie accuracy. Here's a close-up of the head, and it does capture the likeness of Ryan Reynolds very well. I think the overall shape of the head looks good. Perhaps there's a little detail missing on the skin, and I think there could have been a little bit more pink in the lips, but overall, I think this is an admirable job. Here's a close-up of the mask, and the eyes have been produced very well. Despite the fact that they're white, they are not lifeless. You can see the focus on Hal Jordan's face here, and that green metallic paint is just so eye-catching. Here's a close-up of the hair, and technically there's nothing wrong with it, but a lot of Hal Jordan comic readers felt like Hal's hair should have been longer and laid down more in the movie, but there's no denying that this is screen accurate. I hope you have enjoyed this review. If so, please like and subscribe. Make sure to check out my other comic book and collectible reviews, and also remember to catch me on the Multiverse Musings vidcast, which is available right here on YouTube. And I'll be back to the internet with more Green Lantern related content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.